Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Stop freaking out. Everybody settle down. What am I doing? What do I got to do next? Oh, yeah. Hello! This? Right? Good enough. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Fly Tico channel. Hope everyone is doing okay. Hello, Sushi. Hope you're doing okay. Boom. What next? Oh yeah, wait, hold up. I gotta pop out chat so I can see what you guys are yapping about. Oh, come on. And boom. Boom. We are. So, oh, Monster Hunter Wild is out. Ah, I didn't get it yet. Oh, it mixed reviews already. God damn. Compatibility issues? Yeah. Worst optimization I've ever seen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ski. I mean, it is to be expected. This game is everything wrong with PC optimization in 2025. Autocollect the bug reports that just spent over 5 minutes generating. I beg thee. Manually emailing off bug reports is ancient tech. Okay. Strange complaint. Bad reviews are mostly because of the optimizations, yeah. Which, terrible. That's so bad, man. That's so embarrassing. That at the glorious 2025th year of our Lord, but if you have a real gamer PC trademark like I have, the game feels great. That's what's up. You've never played a Monster Hunter game before. What does that mean? Hold up, I gotta make sure you didn't say a slur. Hello, merhaba. Hello to you too, Turkish Gaster. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here with us. How are you doing? I mean, I do gather that if you got a solid PC, it's a good experience. But look, you gotta take into account that not everybody has most high-end PCs, and I know I've invested quite a decent sum of money for this new computer, so it's probably gonna be fine for me. I can play games in 4K. My third Monster Hunter that's what's up. Hi, Turkish Sans. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here with us. As you guys see from the title, we're playing a new game. As in new on the Fly Tico channel, Fly Tico Experience. Disco Elysium. I could go on and talk more about Monster Hunter, but I'm gonna wait until I wait a bit. Hopefully by tomorrow they'll have launched some kind of patch update to fix some of these issues. Not I'm too worried about it, since my computer could probably handle it, but one never knows. My game, like Black Myth Wukong crashed on me once, yes, sure, once, but still. I missed the finale of Undertale. Yeah, we missed you. I mean, I did play it on an off day. I never stream on Wednesdays. And I never plan to again, except under very unique circumstances like this one. It's just because by the time we got done on Tuesday, I learned that there was still an hour left, and I was like, oh god, I might as well get that out of the way. But it was not fun. I didn't have an amazing time because people kept spoiling stuff left and right, and I got mad at someone, and I feel bad for that. But it was the third time we had spoken about it, and still people did not understand. I said something like, "Oh my God, is that so? That means that is that," and they went like, "Oh yeah, it's that character that you assumed was dead, but actually turns out they're here after all." That was such a bummer, man. was such a bummer. I was so annoyed by that, that I had to babysit once more and be like, guys, let's not spoil, right? Something gonna happen soon if I have to guess the main issue with Monster Hunter Wilds or RE engine, which is great engine when it comes to huge open spaces, which MH has. Yeah, I mean, still embarrassing. Like, get it together. They had a whole open access phase. Why was it not? I mean, I guess people who get to early access, beta launches. I think they had a beta launch. I'm not too sure about it. Hello, Sushi. Monster hunted. That's right. Capcom hunted their optimization. Death. Nice. Okay, so Disco Elysium is a 2019 role-playing video game developed and published by ZAUM. Zayum. Not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce that. Designer Robert Kurvitz. Let's talk about ZAUM. The issue here is the engine is very difficult to just pass forward. Yeah, I can imagine. Boom, boom, boom. Let's check their website out. An independent game developer and publisher based in the UK and Europe. Zom Studio was founded in 2016. Since then, we've grown into a global studio composed of nearly 100 writers, artists, engineers, and producers. That's what's up. They suffered a tragic end at the hand of capitalism. You mean Capcom or Zom? Jobs. Let me apply real quick. Medical and dental insurance. Oh, okay, so that's the benefits. Okay. Zom. Oh, really? What happened to them? Did they shut down? Oh. Oh my God. Yeah, there was a huge layoff. Well, that sucks. Aw. That's a bummer, man. I don't remember exactly, but basically they got bought off and the buyer fired everyone and kept the IP. Huh. Yeah, that's a bummer. What an ironic twist. Disco Elysium takes place in a seaside district of a fictional city still recovering from a communist revolution that occurred decades prior to the game's start. Player takes the role of... I'm not going to read too much more about this. It's a murder mystery, right? Plot. Set in a dystopian town. Like Zom started multiple studios, but they've been handed non-concurrent stuff. Interesting. What's up, Grubboy? Woo! Welcome to the stream. So good to have you here with us. I mean, not much more point in talking about it without jumping into it. You know what I'm saying? So, Sushi, I broke my knee. Jesus Christ! Because you fell. Weren't you the one that fell the other day? Someone mentioned in chat that they fell. You fell, right? What happened to you? That's not fun. Sushi, talk to me. This is compatible with a controller. Am I better off playing keyboard and mouse, or does it not matter? Is it a better experience with keyboard and mouse since it's a point and click? There's going to be a lot of that. I guess that would make more sense. Let me check something real quick. Fell down the stairs, Jesus. Poor Grubboy. Boom. How much gigabytes? 113. Gotta do some cleanup. I still have a lot of stream VODs and whatnot. VODs nuts. um, solid concrete stairs. Jesus. You gotta watch out for yourself, boy. Anxiety is here. What's up, anxiety? I haven't tried it with controller. It must be a pain in the ass. Alright, well, there we have it. I should have launched the game beforehand and fiddled with the audio settings. Doesn't matter. You guys are gonna get the proper experience. Boom. Play. Let's just jump right into it. Yeah, we all wish you a quick recovery, Grub. Hope everything works out for you. Loading. It's gonna be super loud. It's gonna. All right, volume warning. It's probably gonna destroy your eardrums. Let me make sure there's no sensitive information that pops up out of the blue. Oh, did my game crash? No, we're fine. Okay, so options. Boom. Music volume. I guess I'm gonna bring it like here. Voiceover volume, I'm gonna bring it a little further up like this. 88 Tico subs. Yeah, did you see that? Isn't that crazy? We're okay, there's a streamer mode. Streamer mode replaces certain copyrighted pieces of music with alternative tracks safe for streaming. I'm taking that. I'm not risking anything. Okay, well, I'm not on Twitch, so this doesn't matter. But I guess so. With Twitch integration, streamers can create polls so their viewers can influence gameplay. Viewers can vote for their favorite dialogue options and give temporary bonuses and penalties to the streamer's main attributes. They can also view the streamer's character sheet and journal at any time. This is so fucking stupid. But whatever. I recently saw Grubboy's video on Oh Boy. I never expected to hear a 10, 12-year-old boy talking. Yeah, my cousin does it. Grubboy, you're not 12 years old, are you? Right. Yeah, as you should. Okay, so that's that. Yes. I still don't know what anti-aliasing is, but there we have it. I am gonna play on. There's no borderless window. This sucks. So wait, what happens if I do this? Oh, it's fine. Okay, so it is borderless window, but borderless full screen. You know. No, borderless window. Little square and makes them leave. Oh, anti-aliasing? Interesting. I mean, I'm not 100% sure in what you mean by its little square and makes them leave, but that'll be the definition I'll use from here on out. I'm gonna put it around here. It's at minus 30 decibels, which is, I like it like that. Rounds the edges, basically. Who cares? Who cares? So there we go. I mean, so I've played this game before until the point where we reached the tree, which Sushi told me was basically at the beginning of the game. So I don't think I've seen much. So this is I do think that blind playthrough applies here, because even then I really don't remember anything. I remember there's a narrator that looks like an ox of some kind. Still loud. I'm gonna put it here. There we go. So it is, from what I remember, it is quite daunting psychologically, if I recall correctly. There are some. You did explain it better, Sushi. I prefer your definition. It's much more vague and nuanced. You know, Godzilla versus Absolute Radiance. Who is winning? Assume that they are the same size. I'll say Radiance because Mothra does kick Godzilla's ass a couple of times. Mosura. Anyway, stop distracting me. We're playing a game here. There's some nasty psychological stuff. So, thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Very sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, as you might guess. Interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. So I'm not going to play physical. I want to play either these two. Let me record real quick. I want to play either of these two. Thinker or sensitive. I am a little worried by might begin to lose his mind. And I feel like that's an added difficulty from the get-go. Speaking of, hold up. There's no difficulty settings. Where's collage? I don't know. No, what the hell was that? You can create your own and make something more balanced. Am I better off doing that, Sushi? Elect. Okay, so I'm gonna, and I have 8 points to cash in. So I guess I'm gonna start off by going 2 everywhere. I guess I don't care much about these 2. I know maybe I should. Gonna go all in for Psyche. Low self-worth. Everything is weak. Yeah, no. It just, I went all the way down because I like to start off on an average, like, baseline. You know what I'm saying? And then start focusing on points here and there. And then I'll go intellect, right? But in this case, I don't know if I'm better off doing something like this and be average in 2 places, great in 1, terrible in 1. I don't know how much this is gonna shoot me in the foot to go 1 in a stat. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I don't really like the idea of being weak in 2 places, right? But now I'm average in 2 places. You see what I'm saying? So maybe good in 2 places, average in 1, and terrible in the other. You see what I'm saying? So far, I like something like this. Being a huge nerd who has a job is so bad because I have no money to spend on merch. Yeah, that sucks, man. I don't, in my case, I don't really care for merch. I don't think it'll make it much harder. Interesting. So this is a template I'm interested in. Right. I don't know. So, alright, I guess I'll ask chat. Should I be average and terrible or weak and weak? You guys let me know. What do you think? I guess there's no point in spending too much time thinking about it. Version terrible. 2-2 is okay. Gotta assume not having no dexterity. So average and terrible does win it. We're tied now. So I am gonna go with 2-2 since Sushi suggested it and Sushi played this game, so he knows. Right. I like this. I like this. It's very safe, and I often play my games very safe. Oh my god. Okay. There's gonna be a whole lot of reading, so if you want to come back a little later, I wouldn't blame you. Info. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is crazy. I've played these games before. Exactly. Logic. Encyclopedia. I never remember how to say this word. So I'm gonna focus on psyche first since it's my number one stat. Volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Cool for sane people, well-adjusted cops, and non-suicidal. Volition urges you to be good guy to others and to yourself. It enables you to resist temptation, be it in a bottle, between a pair of legs, or at the end of an iron barrel which promises oblivion. Volition gives you the will to finish the investigation, improving your morale, one of the 2 health pools in the game. At high levels, Volition makes you hyper-sane. When you're about to get funky, it keeps you normal. Bit of a party pooper. At low levels, however, you'll have little morale. Without it, you'll be a profoundly unstable cop, falling apart at the seams as you make irreversible mistakes. Do you want me to give you the basics? Basics? I don't want to backseat too much. Let me think. First off, should I worry about reading all of these? Just for the sake of time. I don't want to waste everybody's time here. You know what I'm saying? Inland Empire, that's fine. Just read the... Holy shit, a kid on a bus just told me I look like I'm 13-ish. How old are you? I mean, I know you said that you didn't want to give up too much information about yourself, but if you're like 30, that's very strange. Okay, so boom, hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Understand other, work your mirror neurons. Okay, yeah. Authority. Assert yourself. Esprit de corps. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. Our men and women play the puppet master. So how much points do I have? 5? And 3? 125 over 17. That's what's up. Okay. That's all we get. Yes. Don't. Oh, okay. How many signatures do I get? I like Inland Empire because the name is cool, but I guess Volition. I don't understand. Can I get all the signatures? Basically, the point is you choose in the previous screen or a cap for how much point you'll be able to put inside those. Oh, okay. Gotcha. And then here? Heard. Okay, that's what's up. You get points at every level. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Okay, so logic. Deduce the world. Produce fascinating trivia. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Lie and detect lies. Understand creativity, see art in the world. Jordan Peterson. Reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics work. Jesus Christ. Make laws of physics work for the law. Okay. I played a few months ago and been harassing him to play it because I think he'd love it. Yes, this stream is dedicated to Sushi. This is all for him. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Now, out of all of these, I do like Inland Empire because it's a cool name. It's a Lynch movie, so this is all I'm working off of. Confirm. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. I didn't see who said it. Alright, people, this is it. Disco Elysium.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Yeah, that was solid. That's the kind of voice I'm aspiring to do as an actor. Baltrou? No, I don't. I haven't played it.
Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Now I want to know more about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Tell me what's waiting for me.
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is the ball or how small are the apes? Small are the apes.
Infinitesimally small.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out, I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
Open your eyes. Man, I'm going to hell. I've been there. I've been to Delaware. I've been there. Am I naked? Okay, no, we're good. It's an underwear, okay? He's wearing underwear. To be clear. Oh my god, what's wrong with his face? So, okay, just so you guys know it now. Save the game now. Alright, thanks. Quick save or a permanent save? I'm gonna do a permanent save. Save. So, just so you guys know, keep it in mind, there's the time of day here. I'm gonna be referring to that a couple times probably. That's probably, sorry. Stop. Right here, time of day, that's probably gonna be money or something like that, right? These are hands. I think you can see what's here now. No, that's a headset, probably a helmet or something like that. I don't know. He's wearing underwear. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get banned for playing video games. All right, so negative savoir-faire, but positive electrochemistry. If I go here, oh, I'm wearing the pants. That's what's up. What is that?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish him out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Thanks. Reception. Let me go check the bathroom. I'm scared to do so, but... You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Can I turn the faucet off? Suppose not. Ooh, shirt here. Oh, I should have checked the stats. Positive esprit de corps. That's what's up. That's what makes me become a cop. Now, what is savoir-faire? Sneak under their noses. Stun with immense panache. Motoric space +2. Got you. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's embarrassing. And can I grab my tie? It's up there.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Okay.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Gotcha, okay. Oh, it's a white check. I may retry it.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Oops.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
Oh boy, what am I doing?
For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying.
Oops.
Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Okay, so pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Pull on the light bulb.
Terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Okay. Pull again to turn the lights
The
off.
lights are off.
Thanks. I got you. Okay, so now I have better odds because the fan is turned off. Give it a try.
You swoop
Hell
up
yeah.
and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained.
Oh, I feel like that's gonna be bad for me, right? I will spare you guys the obvious analogy of a necktie, but yeah, there we go. So continue.
What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so inventory. Oh, positive Inland Empire. That's what's up. So I'm at what? +6. That's what's up. So bottle here. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Are you guys talking about the gritty? Well, anxiety just giving us a Wikipedia definition of it. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Ron, I drop kicked that child in self-defense. Yep. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Okay, is there like okay? Hold up, tab.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands? Look at them.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand,
Huh.
but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Like a bowling ball?
Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me?
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Shadow the Hedgehog, yeah, exactly. This is talking to me. Okay. And then... let me go grab that shoe then. It'd be embarrassing walking... okay. Now... oh, I guess I get no stats because I only have one of them. Or something to that effect. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. I'm gonna quick save again. Let's see, get back out there, idiot. Can I reach? Oh, what is this? Something on the table, yeah. Coins. Money gained, 40 real. That's what's up. Oh. Okay, so it said it's just outside your room. I suppose not this way, huh?
Hello, officer.
What's up? Give me a sec. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. This is Classier. Miss Oranje, disco dancer.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. CEO, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay. CTO?
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Mm. You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Suggestion challenging. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. There's kids in this chat. I can't try this option. Oh, I want to try it so bad though. I hope Omi doesn't mad about Tuesday. You'll be fine. They're fine. Are the objects talking to us? No, it's a video game. You should. You're not shitting. Gotta go to work. All right, neighborhood watch. Take it easy, Andres. I appreciate you hanging out.
Try the expression. Come on. Why are you still doing this?
Okay. We're fine. There's no outcome to this. I succeeded. Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, it's a challenging dice system. I'll talk to you soon on this. We'll be in touch for Monster Hunter. At death's door, bloated, a gooner, and still, does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men.
She says matter-of-factly.
The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
Okay, Kant. No. Freud.
She puts out her cigarette. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
And now, it never stops. Goodbye.
Bye, Classier. Oh, that was a little sad. What's up, Omid? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here with her. Looks like she left a long, nice stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Can I have it? Au revoir. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. What are you sorry about, Grubboy? What did you say on... What did you do on Tuesday? Okay, maybe I shouldn't insist.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
God. Swallow the emotion.
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with...
All right, I'm gonna leave her alone. This is very... Don't do this, people. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. I want to get to the goddamn fucking balcony. Oh, it's here. There we go. Smell of sea makes you dizzy. Well, I'll try to get there out of here as quick as possible. I just want my goddamn fucking shoe. A gust of briny wind washes over you. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Everyone was messed up that day. You're not in a...
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
That's what's up. So, shoes. Composure. Oh, I have now I have very bad savoir-faire. Whoops. Also, watchtower heals ridiculously high. I have positive composure. What does that do to me? Keep your poker face. That's what's up. All right. Yes, Omid, you can ask me a question. I won't guarantee an answer though. So now, guess we go down, right? Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Oh yeah, right. Let me tab real quick. Is there anything else I can check around here? I'm sorry, Sushi. You gotta give me some grace. Oh, him. Them. Where am I? Oh, okay. It's a cutscene. Okay. What does this say? Closed? Summer door closed for the winter. Yeah, so we're in winter. I'm at a good time. Don't. That's what's up. This is wonderful. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. Can I do it? Can I sing? I understood what you meant. Oh my god. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here.
Yes, I know.
First chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense, modest, puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Now, I will roleplay. You know what I'm saying? I will kind of insert myself into this character, though I don't really want to, because number one, he's a cop, and number two, he's absolutely miserably, you know, down in the dumps. And I, with no judgment to his situation, I mean, you know, never say never. I was gonna say I can hardly fathom ending up in such a situation. Why don't you like cops? Cops are a quasi-militaristic entity, corpus, that is put in place by the ruling elite to oppress the lower classes. That's that. I'm gonna go now. Not a fan of game with so much talking. All right, Anxiety. Thanks for hanging out. Tico, do you play these games randomly, or people suggest some of these games? If so, where do I suggest some games? Here in chat. If you have any suggestions, you can suggest it here. My soul is, and I sometimes games are random. Most of the time, I just play games that seem fun for me to play. It's modest. It's normal sized.
Exactly. It's measured, level-headed, and it needs to be heard. Through a PA system, by other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation. Get the people going. I think instinctively I'll go with the something happy. But Inland Empire told me that I need to find the right lamentation.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one.
I don't think I made the right choice.
You have to find something tragic to sing first, though. You have not yet stumbled on the right
Okay,
lamentation.
now, I was
It's
thinking
out
maybe
there.
I could sing something happy,
It'll
get
come
the
to
people
you.
going.
No, no. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound.
All right,
You have
okay.
to find something tragic.
Finish thought. Get a hold of a sad song on tape. You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics. And ask the cafeteria manager to perform, preferably in the evening. More people at the bar then. Copy that. So who is that?
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Continue.
That was disdain in his eyes.
Oh.
Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Did I do that?
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the door, where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Not only my cop, but I'm also a hero. You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh my god, I did all these things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite quote? I really like the moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. That's MLK quote. So I suggest Undertale Yellow, an Undertale fan game. It exactly Undertale, but you have a gun. And it's most I can say without spoiling. I think we're gonna wait a long while before we play some Undertale content again. And if we do play Undertale again, I'm gonna just play the normal game and do one of the different endings. I'm not very interested in playing fan games. You know, I think a few exceptions might be like Pokemon ROM hacks and stuff like that if we ever go down that way. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. From Camry, I think it's kind of based, but not the most profound. It is very interesting. I'll have to do some pondering over it before I can properly tell you something, but it's a very interesting quote for sure. I like that that's the thing that kind of resonate, the kind of things that resonate with you. The menu has been wiped clean, only the word Monday is written on it. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. So, the soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working, someone's cooking. I want to check what's behind there. Now, I am worried that that's the exit. The door is bolted. A sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 p.m. Alright, bye, Omi. Take care of yourself. One day we will look back where we started and be amazed how far we've come. Technoblade. That's what's up. That's a nice quote. I love this song. What does this say? Oh, it's the log lady. The sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for union members. Door open 4 p.m. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Alright, hello lady.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods to the man in the orange bomber jacket. Alright, give me 1 sec, colleague. I just want to check if I've scanned everything around here. Oh, there's a person here. What does this say? A bottle of rum has been knocked over. A beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Sleeping dog worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Physical instrument. Challenging 12. Wake him up. May I suggest playing Tears of the Kingdom? Would be nice. I don't have the proper equipment to play Switch games on a computer. You know, Tears of the Kingdom is not available on PC. You know, and well, I'm obviously not gonna emulate it. That would be illegal, which nobody should do. But there are game capture cards that you can plug your Switch into it and it'll display on your computer. It's just I'm not rolling in dough. You know what I'm saying? I'll pick up the pills. He's sleeping, so I guess he'll be fine. That's him here. It's cool.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Oh, it's a healing item. That's what's
You've
up.
just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
That's what's up. Now, can I... Yeah, okay, quick save. I can't quick save in the... F5. Can I do this? No. I hope he's not gonna get mad.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
She probably has. That's what's up. Okay, so, autosave. Good, but I am gonna, I wanted to do a proper save. Alright, you. Forget his name.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Kim Kitsuragi. Kitsuragi.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hold on, who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
I know. Really? Go. You wouldn't lie to me, right? Oh. Esprit Corps is all about cop stuff, right? Sushi, am I to trust these, you know, inner thoughts? If like does a success guarantee me that it's going to tell me the truth, right? Or are these also kind of sometimes interpretive? Do I take this literally, or is he half brother because he's in the cop corps as well as me? This is your perception of the world, basically. Interesting. Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
So why are we introducing ourselves, each other now?
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
As in, he's your brother because you are both cops. Yeah, so that's what I was interpreting from this. Yeah, okay. Let's give this a try. Conceptualization medium. Invent a name for yourself.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time. Or, I don't really know my name.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him, not towards the cafeteria manager? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
He taps his foot more out of habit than impatience. I haven't.
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I don't think, I guess maybe I have, but I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, yeah. This is the Big Lebowski option. Dead body.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Look, man, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Uh-huh.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before.
He says
that
after a
you are
moment of
still
silence.
drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Mm-hmm.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
He points to your jacket.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean? Point to your sleeve.
Yes,
But they're just white rectangles.
they are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge. No, it was not on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Okay, let's go.
After you, officer.
So, interview cafeteria manager, inspect victims.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. So I do want to check on the body first, because the manager did express some concern over the body still being there as well. So I want to go take care of that in order to put his mind at ease. So I'm gonna do that. I think it's back this way. This is as far as I've been in this game, I think. Maybe I went a little further too after that. There you go. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, workers' boot tracks. Point to them.
Noted.
The lieutenant takes out his little notebook. Get an exact count.
Maybe more than 12.
Ooh.
No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Ooh. What's up, Sinbad? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you hanging out. How are you doing, my friend? I've missed you. It's been a while. Been meaning to try that game. Yeah, well, this is your sign to do so. Give it a try. It's, I mean, we've only been playing in less than an hour so far, but it's been very interesting. I'm cooking. That's what's up. It's really great. Yeah, Sushi vouches for this game, so I'm doing this in his honor. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Count more.
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7.
Count the rest.
The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
What the hell? So it was someone carrying a body, perhaps. See what I'm saying? Could that track? If the two weighed at least 100 kilograms. Because 200 kilograms? Like, what does someone look like? 200 kilogram man. Yeah, damn. Like, okay. I want to censor their face, but this is a 200 kilogram man. So, unless we're talking about this kind of deal, it's gonna have to be 2 people that weighed 100 kilograms. Now, that being said, man hanging on the tree, and this. Oh, that's mean. That's and he's not even here to defend himself. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm bad at this.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
What would that mean? Maybe they drag that foot more often? Like they have some kind of limp? But that would be shown in the footprints here as well, so it might not be that.
How many?
The lieutenant has been tracking your eyes. 400 million. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step number 41 shoe.
A woman? Or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm Kim for real.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over, is what I'm gonna say.
Possibly, yes.
The lieutenant marked something down in his notebook. An aberration, one soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Odd Soul.
You have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal?
Oh.
Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
Yeah. I've thought of neither of those possibilities. I mean, the first one is very niche and... Not niche, but, you know. The latter, I probably could have... whatever.
He regrets it the moment he says it.
So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer.
Don't beat yourself up, Kim. That was as good a guess as anything else. We're working with footprints here.
Perhaps it could be a driver.
Mm.
A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Yeah. Interesting. If only I had come up with that idea.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
I'm not sure. We don't want to attract too much attention.
You're right. Let's keep a low profile.
The lieutenant writes something down in his notebooks, then reverts to the track in the mud. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How'd you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Revachol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
We've been through all of it. That's crazy, dude. How fucking depressing. Jesus Christ. Let's check this out. Oh! Money. And magnesium. What's this here? This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Now there are drag marks here. God, it goes so much deeper. What the hell?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
Because
Damn.
it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes. No, there's more to this.
Yeah.
You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. especially the small ones.
God, this is crazy, Sushi. What the fuck is going on? Okay, so can I retry some of these checks? I remember seeing that white checks put skill points into perception side to open this white check. Interesting. Don't know if it's that worth it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm so far away from level up. Yeah. Let's right. Can't reach over there. So check this. This kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Let's say. I was trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. I want to talk to that kid. Stop throwing rocks, you fucking weirdo. You can explore more before committing anyway. Is that you saying that I should? Are you suggesting that?
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno!
Yells the other kid behind the fence. A moment of time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Oh my god. Seriously? There are always multiple options in general before using a skill point. I think I see what you're trying to say.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno, I see. Kuno S. Okay. Oh, that's funny, yeah. Kuno S.
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He throws another rock.
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
Look, I have questions for you. I'm getting in I'm gonna get in so much trouble. I'm gonna take some damage. Watch me.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Is this one got a gang name?
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
He lays the names out there with pride and precision, like cards on a table. Right when he's getting distracted, there's a malevolent hiss behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the window overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Kim did warn me. I'm not doing anything, see? Oh god. Do I want to tempt this?
Everybody, please!
He's-
He's digging his dick out!
God damn.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Are you high right now? Back off.
Look,
Kuno whispers as you retreat, vanishingly silent.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
How'd you know that? Can't see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno? I leave for 2 seconds and you're diddling kids? Yeah, I know. My fault.
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now
He raises his voice again.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. You backing up means he's succeeded.
Ah, damn.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Yeah, leave. Ladders for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Oh my god. God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Let go of your nose without throwing up.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Let it out. Trigger warning. Kim.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
God. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Where do I get ammonia from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't...
He points to the greenhouse.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Alright. So, well, I guess I need to convince the kids to get up there, right? But I kind of messed that chance. Got cucked by the kids.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think this could be?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
I feel like there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's an extrasensory perception. Whatever is in there holds a special significance.
I agree. We should get someone from the remote viewers division here.
There's no need for sarcasm. I just feel strongly about it. That's all. Maybe it's not connected to the case, but still.
All the detectives from all the precincts who experience extrasensory perception go to the remote viewers division. Their work is invaluable to the force.
What kind of extra natural abilities do they possess?
None, because they don't exist.
Oh, okay.
We should still access this container. There may be evidence in there.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Let's see. The letter R wears a crown. The ribbon below, light above descending. Okay. You have to
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some questions. Take another step
I'm going
closer.
away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Listen, child, the smell is so bad that I threw up out, and I was wondering.
Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to see what happens when you corner me.
Okay. Oh. What did I get? Huh. Is there anything else to be said to this kid? Can you help me get the body down?
Fuck does Kuno care?
No, I threw up, and this is so miserable. This is pathetic. What do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
You know how he got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
You didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where's Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
More on this later. Let's talk about
You're
something else.
testing Kuno's
Get lost.
Oh my god. Cyberpunk, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Damn it.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
I know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news for us grown-ups.
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hard level. You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you.
You okay, Kuno?
Looks worried. The Kun has her confused.
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
Okay. I'm wasting time here.
Kuno doesn't.
I want to get out of here. Nope. Okay, so what else am I supposed to do? Oh yeah. I want to go talk to the gardener. That sounds fun. What does it say? Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 8B. Cement. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. It's not cement. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Oh yeah. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. Solid. Is that the cop car?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something, the soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker Coffee. Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch. Oh, this shit was way too fucking funny. I want to try these options, but I just want to go with the boring one.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you connect me to the 41st precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold. The static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Jules Pidieu. Bien quoi, Jules? Tranquille.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
Over? It's not good.
10-18, 10-20, over.
Over. Please, just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Okay.
Is it him? What does he want?
Jean Vicmar.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
Chester McLean.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Dick Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Haha, officer lost his badge. Haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Go on, operator. Tell him to stop. This is serious.
He's asking you to stop. Says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over.
Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Alright, that's what's up.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Oh, Mark.
Super Cop here
Mac.
lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
You all just please stop saying lost his badge for a
He
moment.
asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
That's funny.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry.
Oops.
It's hard to think like this.
Say nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
You can hear laughter in the background. Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't have my gun?
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
Oops.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Convince them that you didn't lose your gun.
Lying
Nice.
over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
Oh, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare.
Maybe I should have
I
told the
don't
truth.
even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance. Over.
Listen, I've actually lost my gun too.
10-4, I know I already wrote it in a report, but it will stay on my desk for a few days. Over.
Okay, thanks, Pidieu. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on. Are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over.
I want to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force. Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
I told you about my life before the RCM.
10-4, well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer Vic.
I heard him.
So, was there anything else?
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
And call with 41st.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Static ends with a loud click and everything is silent in the cabin.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
She asks, startled. Jean Vicmar turns to her and says,
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
He stops to think.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Wait, finger fucking his fist? Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, that's right. That was some gnarly shit there.
Gnarly, dude.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
Super Vikmar.
We must help him.
Minot looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest.
Ah, merci, Judith.
He wouldn't.
The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door.
He gestures.
You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
He sighs heavily and turns to address the room.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Old boy lights another cigarette.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Okay, he is a cop, I gotta remind.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Oh, me. Interesting. Oh, good. Okay, I like that. Tap the fuel on the preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Vince's favorite movie.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
So I'm not gonna... Oh, maybe I'll...
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
That's what's up.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
I like him.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Chain cutters, flashlight. Can I take them all? I like the chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Can I take the pry bar?
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
You can take them all, thanks. Yeah, okay, appreciate that. Take the hand-cranked flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue. Blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Push in the pull-out toolbox.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Ooh, wait. The trash can over there. Could my badge be in there? That's what's up. And do I equip them? Well, I'll figure it out later. So, yeah. I wanted to talk to the gardener first. So I could go to Fried's store, but I'll check on the gardener first, because that sounds fun. Oh. Bonjour. Bien quoi?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
That's what's up. Let him hear it, l'homme. Man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes. Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motioned towards the sprawl of lorries with the sweeping gestures. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Continue.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
How long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased. I can roll. Yeah, extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
Oh, can I hug him?
So tell me, what do you need?
Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Okay, I thought we were referring to the guy sleeping on the counter over there. What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He makes a ka-ching sound. Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road towards the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. Do you know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there. Point at the yard.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Well, there you go, Tommy. What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
He's fucking with me.
Time to arrest him.
You're under arrest.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il-Moran market lately.
That's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Interested? Not really. I just asked because, I don't know, must be a cop reflex.
Yeah, it must be. Your job's to know all these little things, isn't it? Well, my job is to deliver tracksuit trousers.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
Oh, Tommy. So nothing illegal then?
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Could I get one of those fallen tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
I got 60 reals. Is that enough?
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Empathy formidable. What do you see in his eyes? Ah, I don't like my odds.
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar how?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
He emerges from the reverie. Hell, I get longing. I felt something similar since I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping an absence, you know?
You missing someone?
I miss my family.
No.
They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
Rybik is here. What's up? Welcome to the stream. I did notice you changed your PFP. Is it still the same character or? It looks new. It's a nice pick, I think. I don't vouch for it, but it's good to have you here with us, Rybik. Make yourself comfortable. What it's like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling?
Ooh.
No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
Fine, man. I don't miss anyone. That's super passive aggressive. No, I feel hunted.
Hunted? By what?
By a shadowy figure known only to me as the X something, right? The prologue.
An ex-wife?
Am I gonna die? Should I try this? Should I pursue this, Sushi? I mean, I don't have a choice. Ex-wife, no, it's a sinister presence that hunts me across all planes of existence. Maybe you should save. I can't save halfway through a dialogue. Oh, the last save was a while back too. So this is it. Followed me into this world when I was awake. Thinking maybe a planar hunter.
Sinister presence? Wow. That sounds really bad. I hope that doesn't happen in my marriage.
Don't worry, I'm certain nothing bad is ever going to happen to your marriage.
Yeah. In marriage, you never know if you're doing the right thing. I hope we're doing our best to keep ours together, but anything can happen. Look, man, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone. I know it wasn't easy to ask, so I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
I'm good for now. Good talk. Hey, Tommy.
Don't be a stranger.
He gives a salute with 2 fingers. I fuck with Tommy. I'm gonna save now. Oh. I'll just save now. Yeah. Oh, I risked something big there. Okay, so is there more to explore this way? I'm just keeping the finger on tab. Gotta go, sir. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you hanging out, stopping by, Rybik. Enjoy whatever you're up to, and I hope I'll catch you soon. Alright? Take it easy. Can I reach this? There was a green interactable here. I guess it's from that side. Yeah, that makes sense. Can I get up here? Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. I am getting distracted. I want to go talk to the gardener first, because maybe I want to at least get that out of the way. I want to talk to this person too. Close for winter, please use main entrance. Is that the gardener? I've never been this way before in this game. Glossy magazine, most able-bodied men. This issue hosts a top 10 list. Welcome to Revachol. Don't stay too long. Jump Jams, popular music mag. Musique. Frit. Ah, Frit is here. The strike is going on here. Oh, I've never been in this corner of the game. That's interesting. Alright, so... I mean... Oh my god. Interesting. It shows me what... Have I seen the pile of Eternite? Whatever. So... Wait. Let me... What am I doing? Where's the gardener? I want to go check on the gardener. So... I can't... Doesn't seem like I can make my way back there. At least just yet.
An inconspicuous pile
this is it,
of the roofing material.
I live Eternite. Gotcha. Okay. So the gardener is over yonder. Can I get there? No, I'm gonna go talk to the manager. Hey, Karen. What's up?
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41?
I'm currently in between names. What is gold and orange like a forest fire? It smells like liquor. Would you consider doing a Zelda Majora's Mask playthrough? So, first of all, welcome Skillcapped. Appreciate you hanging out. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here with us. Love your PFP. I think I recognize it. Is that the one where the skeleton plays the fiddle in the next panel? Not only... I'm not considering it, though. I will do it. If you know what I mean. So we've played... that's what's up. So we've played Ocarina of Time on Sundays for 10 Sundays. It took us 10 Sundays to finish Ocarina of Time. That was my first time playing the game ever. And up next, we're going to be playing Majora's Mask. Now, it won't happen anytime soon, because I'm waiting for my moderator to come back from his trip so that I can play it with him, you know, like, so that he can be here. Now, I get it, it's a very difficult game, lots of stuff. I have no idea of what the game is all about, because it's a very different game. Interesting, okay, yeah. Tomorrow's my B-Day. What's up, Jace? Well, my happy birthday in advance. Tune in for Sunday, and we'll say it again. Skullcapped, we will be playing, hopefully soon, though. But you know, I think at least until the end of March, we won't be playing it. So, you know, tune in for that. We'd love to have you hang out with us. But in the meantime, we play other games. On Monday we play Kingdom Come Deliverance. Tuesdays we play indie games. I think we're gonna be playing Celeste or maybe the Mother trilogy up next. And Fridays now we're playing this, which is very exciting. What did you play Ocarina of Time on? I'm skeptical to play on an emulator. I'm a little scared of talking about this because I don't want Nintendo lawyers on my ass. Not that they know me, but I'm a little scared of it. But yeah, if playing it on an emulator is a worry in terms of gameplay and whatnot, it shouldn't be. You'll have a great experience. Now, of course, I can't comment on that because I've played it on my very real Nintendo 64. But let's say hypothetically, if it was possible to play it on an emulator, I can totally imagine that it's a perfectly safe experience, as long as you don't download stuff from shady websites. Just double check and triple check the sources from where you get stuff. And yeah, I have it on the N64 right now. Quality just isn't as good, obviously. Yeah, I mean, played full HD. If you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. Do it. I'm gonna leave it at that, but do it. There's some really solid N64 emulators out there, and most ROMs that you will download will give you an upscaled version of it. So you're gonna be playing in full HD, 60 FPS, I think. But yeah. It was super vague. I kind of tiptoed around it because I'm really paranoid about getting in trouble. So officially, I played it on my very real Nintendo 64. But yeah, anyway. No, understand, respect it, appreciate that. That's kind of you. Yeah, make yourself comfortable. Tune in for that. I'll be every time I stream. I'll update you guys. But expect it by the end of March. That's probably when I'm gonna be exploring that. Okay, so he looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. What is gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
Kim is about to say something. Let him.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Yes?
I have everything. You?
What do you mean, do I have questions?
Yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Cafeteria manager is clearly agitated again. I have to get to work soon. I just want to stop in. Have a good rest of your day, sir. I appreciate you, Skill Cap. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck at work. All the best to you. And yeah, I hope we'll catch you again sometime soon. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Fine.
Extra fine.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
He pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money?
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
He points to the red ledger on the counter.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Arrest him! You just hear my Thai speak to me twice?
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
What's up, Bad Manners? Keep up the great work, Tico. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, my friend. Really appreciate the hype. That's really kind of you. I hope you're enjoying the content. You know, I don't see you often. You just pop in, throwing this whole bunch of positivity, and then and then dip out. How's your day going? My day has been going great. I saw a friend for coffee in the morning. The afternoon, I wrote quite a bit. What else did I do? Did something. Oh yeah, applied for a job. Stuff like that. Anyway. It's been good. It's been good. Unless like music or fiction. Fiction. It's some attempt at creating some fiction because I really fuck with that. So yeah. Keep an eye out for that. Maybe I'll talk about it on stream one day. That'll be fun. It's gonna be a while before that though. I'm not comfortable with this. Trying to somehow tuck the tie away.
The lieutenant watches you fiddle with your horrific tie, sweat stains forming under your armpits. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
Let's maybe read along once it comes together a bit more. Now, probably not a read along, but I'll definitely put it up on a PDF somewhere online so that you guys can download it and check it out. Because, yeah, ideally this is the kind of stuff I want to put out in the world and see and show to people what kind of stuff brews in my mind. Fire emojis, appreciate that, man. I really appreciate the positivity, Bad Manners. Really, really kind of you. Good vibes, good chatter.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
I want to see the homie succeed. Bad Manners, let me ask you something. This is gonna sound strange, but do I know you? Like, you have the energy of someone I knew back when I was in New York. So this is great love coming out of of someone. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that. This is really heartwarming. Oh, sorry. I wish you all the success as well. Whatever you're up to, whatever you're enterprising, whatever you're, hustling. Just a small YouTuber wanting to chill people to do well. There you go. I wish you do well as well. Good luck with whatever you're up to. I'll check out your channel after the stream. Really appreciate the positivity, man. This is what I do it for, to brighten the days of people and to click with people like you. That's what's up.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Well, what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
No, I'm just getting my bearings.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Proceed and show him the coins you found. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
Count them and give them to him. It's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. Now down to 90, right? Clap, by the way, is that a Majin Buu hat? That's so funny. People keep asking me that. No, this is my homeboy Vinny's homeboy. He's not my homeboy, but he's my roommate from New York. This is Babe Ruth league cap. That's from his hometown in Jersey, of Millville, New Jersey. Shout out Millville. I've been there once in my life, hung out mostly where Vinny's from, but yeah. I really like this cap. It's a labor of love, just like absolutely dying left and right, but there you have it. And from what I gathered, Majin Buu is from Dragon Ball Z. I've never seen that show. I know everyone has, and I'm probably missing out. Or I just learned something new. There you go. That's what life is all about, learning stuff. And I'm glad to aid that journey for you. Like so many people have aided me in mine. Count them and give them to him. Oh, okay, sorry, I read that.
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
That sounds horrible. DBZ is mid. You're not missing anything but memes, honestly. Okay, that's brutally honest. But thanks for saving me the time.
It is.
He stands silently looking at the coppers on the counter. So miserable. Goddamn.
For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money.
Pick up the coins.
He demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
He shrugs.
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't remember where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Damn.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I really don't remember.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
No, near, south maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
I don't know. Does this mean I'm homeless?
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I could trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on a building.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Hmm. What would you say the point goal of this game is? The dialogue is very interesting and witty, but in a dry British way. Yeah, I mean it's a very interesting analysis. So the studio is British and European. I think the lead designer is Estonian or something like that. I think I read, and writer. I mean he's the lead designer is an author, right? He's an Estonian writer or somewhere like that. So I think it's just a big jumble of different European, cultures. The name of the place is Revachol. They use reals. Some people are called. What were the names? There's some really French names in there, so obviously some sprinkles of that. The point of the game so far, it's a murder mystery. So we found a hanging body at the back of this cafeteria here at this hotel, and we're just working, like we're trying to solve that mystery. So this takes place in a fictional place. Years after a big communist revolution, a virtual whodunit. Yeah, that's super interesting. I mean, I love puzzles and mysteries. We played a game called Outer Wilds one day on stream. It was the most fascinating puzzle mystery solving game I've played in a long time. Not that I play a lot of those, but it was super cool and fun to play. Really poignant ending. Ended up crying on stream. If you want to go check that out. So yeah, but this has been recommended by a friend of mine, so I'm doing this in his honor, and it's really, really fascinating so far. I'm really, really enjoying the just like jumping into something almost completely new, right? Boom, boom, boom. Let's save it once more. Just to be on the safe side. Now, what is this? Let's rewind. Trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor track to the 881 until you reach Le Domaine Eminent in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there, and your footprints in the mud. Internalize. That's gonna take me. Oh, it's not done. It is. 6 hours and 5 minutes. Golly. Yeah, I've heard the name of the game before, but I had no idea what it was. Trying new stuff blind is the best way to play games, in my opinion. And doing it on stream is even more rewarding to an extent, because if I fail stuff in games, I have this instinct of just loading a save and just going through with it, like just trying again until I get the exact ending that I want. But here, I kind of feel compelled of, not chickening out, because I'm doing this for a show. So if I fail something, it'll be more entertaining for the people watching. So I kind of, roll with the punches, which is never something I really like doing. Like, for example, Baldur's Gate 3, first time I played, I loaded saves over and over again because I wanted to get the exact line that I wanted, right? But in this situation here, there's something very, on stream, I mean, there's something very compelling, something that kind of pushes me to try despite my failures, or what I feel are failures. My mentality, exactly. If I'm going to suffer, might as well be entertaining for someone. That's what's up, exactly. Who made the call? Oh yeah, I gotta call Sylvie. Master Station for additional fun. To be honest, you never need to save scum there. That's what's up.
Hello,
There's
sweetie.
some kind of comebacks. Good. I like that. Okay, so cryptozoologist's wife. Talk to her.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie. Look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Dimple or not, I'm a bitter man. The years have taken their toll.
Take heart, officer. You're still a man in your prime.
Barely. Look at him.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling. Everyone kind of sounds lonely. Yeah, I mean, the only thing we've gathered so far is that Gary and her husband Morel often dips, leaves her alone, so she comes here for tea.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
A grenade? Did you fight in a war? I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice.
Oh.
She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
I love you, Mimo. How'd you like to roll with me? What a terrible comment to make. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? Boom.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria? It was on my key.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Thanks, Mimo.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy, maybe. I'd like to think. Dictatorship. Whatever. We're living under the cop regime. I'd like to think it's a dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
But they still have cops.
There's no government. How come there are cops?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
You think this game would make a good miniseries on TV? Let me think. The thing is, I don't know. I'm specifically thinking of the plot right now. I don't know how far this plot goes and how it develops and evolves and everything. So I would feel more confident answering that question at that point. But right now, I would say, like, depending on how long the game takes, I'd rather say, just make a movie out of it. Make a 2-3 hour movie, whatever, and call it good. But be fun, but really hard to keep the vibe intact, I think. Yeah, it's true that this really holds itself super well as a video game here, where there's so many options and you can explore all these branching paths and everything, to then kind of bring it down to something very linear. How far are we into the game? 2 hours and 9 minutes in. This is the first episode we just started. So we just got at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not very fast right now, you know what I'm saying? Stopping to talk with people and chat, reading through everything, So this isn't going very fast. Who could tell me more? Okay, so how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
It's great, but I see this is a blind experience for both of us, LMAO. Yeah, I mean, I think that this is what makes it exciting. The fact that this is a new experience for me, that you guys are exploring this is the same way as long as I am. You know what I'm saying? Though I think in principle, I will recommend that you try the game for yourself as well. You know what I'm saying? If it's a game you've never played before, but also I guess that's, watching people on stream is also a way to experience games in a way that you would never that you would never do on your own. You know what I'm saying? I can totally get that. Maybe this is something that people would be into. So I'm happy to oblige. This is what I do it for.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
What's the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does this have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
He turns to the lieutenant.
No.
I'm
I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
How would you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
Is the deep voice dude your homie or like the devil, LMAO? It's the voice of empathy. Now, it's the narrator. The narrator, it's a narrator. But, I think it's very interesting that you phrase it that way. It could be very interpretive. Maybe it is the voice of the devil, because you start this game in absolute void, right? We drank the night before and the night before that, got absolutely shit-faced, remember absolutely nothing upon waking up. We're still getting a bearing on things. So maybe if your interpretation is it is the voice of the devil, kind of like trying to bring us back down to the depths of hell or something like that, that could be a very interesting interpretation. I think that that's what's beautiful about art, is that everything can everything can kind of tickle your intuition and your view of the world in a very idiosyncratic way. like your experience of a work of art might be completely different than mine. Because yeah, that voice in a very kind of how can I say this? Not that I'm a scientist, but of a scientific mind, if you know what I'm saying. I immediately interpreted it as, you know, the voice in my head. My thoughts were either the devil's schizophrenia, but either way sounds like an interesting aspect of the game. I really love it. But yeah, schizophrenia is also a very interesting aspect because not only, I'll show it to you in a sec. Yeah, right, there you go. There you go. So all of these, whatchamacallem, skills, period. All these skills show up as thoughts. So I showed you before how it said empathy. You'll also have moments where it'll say endurance, right? Like you'll have a check for endurance and this is what will show up. And then you'll have a check for conceptualization. Maybe all of these are different, you know, aspects of your ego or your id, maybe. Depending on which category we're talking about, that'll just manifest itself. There's also the tide that talks to you. Anyway, crazy stuff going on in this game. I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Getting nice and psychological now. That's what we love. That's what we're here for. Kim, of course, I forgot I had you. I don't know, but there are also side mysteries. I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and foray into the paranatural.
I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Oh, why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
She turns back to you with a hopeful glint in her eyes. I gotta go now. I'm not gonna ask her for some money. Should I?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth.
No.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I'm at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
Am I a bad person for doing that? She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it into your palm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas-relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, Sam Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races.
Nice voice acting. I'm a professional actor. What is to pawn? Where can I pawn the pin?
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
Can I give it back to
I
her?
hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
I decided not to pawn it. You should have it back.
Oh, thank you, dear. I confess I am glad to see it again.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Yeah.
Now, what else, sweetie?
My conscience got the better of me.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you small wave. The stupidity of my character, I'm role playing here, okay? My stupidity is my own damn fault. I'm not gonna drag this poor woman into this. I did level up though. Level up. No, revert. So, God, does it matter which one I pick? What keeps showing up? Oh, I hear you. Good karma for your character for sure. Yeah, that's always what I strive for. Some better karma. Empathy often shows up. I wanna be empathetic. Oh yeah, the pen. That's funny. Then right, okay. So I'm gonna save real quick. Because I feel like this is something I need to do often. I hope I'm not in a timer. Yes, I am. There is a like you guys don't see it. Let me show you quick. There is a clock down. It's 11:11 right. Maybe I shouldn't be down here. I've always done it like this. I feel weird putting it elsewhere now. Oh, crash. Is my wallet in there? I mean my badge. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box. Kim is gonna lose his mind.
The box seems happy.
Aw.
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Been there, Post Lavantorie mail collection box. Been there.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
I do need some more health, though. I only have 1 HP left. Let's go... check this out here. Look, has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. That took a turn, yeah. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. Nice. This book about pate. Look, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. It takes willpower to even read the author's name, Jan Kaus, from Egonia. A book about boyadero culture. It promotes freedom and roaming upstream. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. What's up? Are you a rich
Hello,
person,
sir.
educated?
Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. I am the law. Hi.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to get warmer. What kind of store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games.
D&D
It's called
stuff?
crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What's a book? Any chance you're from Spain? I'm not. But that's a good guess. You're not too far. Okay, so on a global scale, you're not too far, but not super close either. What is a book?
That is a book.
She points
They
at the
have stories
stands.
inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
What's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
Continue.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Interesting. Thanks.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Is it good if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
You're standing here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Oh, is it a country in Africa? No. No. You're getting colder, ironically.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Hell yeah. You're cold. Can I help in some way?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
Doesn't know what else to say.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Have a word with the store owner, maybe?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
It should be a school or something.
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
What is school, anyway? Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both, because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
She's looking for the right word. Say nothing.
Well, they run out of money and have to stop doing business.
This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards on the window.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
The lieutenant stands at your side, stern and serious.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Stroke your chin. What do you know about the other failed business?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Stroke your chin. Enough about the curse for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. She doesn't know how to say. It's that bad. Into your head.
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
Now that I think about it, your beard does remind me of a Frenchman I know. Interesting. Where are you from? I'm assuming US. I'm gonna say US or UK, but probably US. What would everyone want to read about crime?
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
She examines you as if to find something policeman-like. North Philadelphia, born and raised. I had many friends that were from the PA. Awesome place. I wish I would have gone there. Right next to New York too, but it just never got the chance, you know, or never made the chance, I should say. But yeah, that's what's up. I'm sure you must have been overjoyed with the Super Bowl then, right? Was that your team? Okay, then maybe I'm not a policeman or should stop being one.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Aha. She points to a book cover on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. I'm glad that event didn't cause my city's destruction. Oh well, yeah, for real. No, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. I don't want to burst her bubble just yet.
She looks at Dick Mullen, frowning, dark, arrogant, violent, likely overcompensating for something.
Probably got a violent streak because he's emotionally stunted.
She examines the cover, trying to gauge the inner workings of the detective.
Emotional ineptitude is no way to cop. Can't compare to my sensitive soul.
Of course not, sir. He's just a fictional character. He'll be no match for you.
Thanks, Annette. I appreciate that.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Okay. I'm gonna try and deduce something now.
You fail to deduce anything substantial.
Shit.
She waits intently.
Actually, I'm sorry. I can't deduce anything. That you are a girl.
Come on, anyone would notice that.
Okay. Well, I want to keep asking her questions. I don't want to miss anything
It's a type of
out.
book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in that situation.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting a rich
It
lady?
happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
See?
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What about when both the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Sometimes you have to write about real life things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
About a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all.
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah, you think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
He pauses, trying to figure out an appropriate answer. No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination. Only it's really long and drawn out, scarred for life, phantom limb.
No, I don't know.
She looks at you with puzzlement. Doesn't ring a bell? Alright, I'll ask your mom.
Yes, she knows books. Definitely.
You clearly have issues you need to address.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's enough romance for me. I had other
Maybe
questions.
some about other books?
What are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
She scratches her cold, reddened cheeks, then continue.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, doesn't it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
Smiles gleefully. Famous for vain people. I have better things to do. No, these famous people sound like a bunch of dorks.
Annette's expression remains ever so helpful, but she doesn't say anything.
Never mind. I literally had nothing else to say.
Okay.
He looks at you with wide eyes. You can call me sir. I'm nothing but a working man.
Sir, I can't.
I am but
it
a
would be
working
too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
I get you. For example, can't stop making this face.
That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
Okay, bye. See you around, Annette. Well, that was a long kind of bout of nothing, actually. I don't think I learned anything from her. 2 Roundabout North. 2 Cape Side Apartments, Martinez Pier. The ad reads, broken windows? Tibbs has windows. Oh, I gotta go talk to Tibbs to fix the... If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. Oh, I should get a bag. Next objective. That'll wait, though. Oh, let me just check in on him.
Yes?
You seem to be following me. Nothing. Click here. Yeah, nah. I think this is good. Yeah. Sorry, I'm paranoid about this kind of shit. And main menu. So I don't know. How about it, people? I am positively compelled by this. I have absolutely no idea where this is going. You know? So I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. Question mark? Like, I'm just... Good stuff though, really good stuff. I'm super excited to see what else this game has in store for us. I could start going on a kind of a quasi rant of being like, you know, I like this aspect and I like this aspect and everything, and this was fun, and this was cool. I'm right now I'm just curious to kind of let it sit in my head, see how it pans out in the next episode, and then, you know, just keep building on that, you know. So I'm gonna refrain from saying anything too big right now. I do gotta take a leak so bad, so I'll be right back. Hope you'll enjoy it. I mean, look, This is great so far. A lot of talking though, so I'm afraid it doesn't translate too well on stream. I would get why people wouldn't be too keen on tuning in for this. But I will. My internet dropped out for a bit, but the game looked very interesting, and I'm excited for more gameplay. Well, you know the song. Tune in for next week, and you'll see more of that. So it's if you're on the East Coast, it starts at 1 p.m. your time on Fridays. So and we end right around. Usually takes I stream on average for 3 to 4 hours, something like that. So whatever that ends up being for you, 10, 4, 5 p.m. is usually when we end. So it's your whole afternoon. So yeah. Yeah, man. This is so weird. What a weird game so far. In the best way possible, just to be perfectly clear. It's like everyone is talking with French accents. Not everyone, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like the place is called Revachol. Sounds decent. I usually stream at night, so that works perfect. That's what's up. Some still pre-stream workout. I like watching another streamer to kind of warm up a bit. Oh yeah. Sunday, I still don't know what I want to do on Sunday, because usually we'd stream Majora's Mask. So I need to figure something out real quick. There's a book series I think you'd like called The Shadow of the Wind. It's a murder mystery based in Barcelona, and the view of a bookstore owner's son in 1950 post-war. As a writer, I think you'd dig. That's super compelling. I got a whole bunch of stuff to read up next, so it'll be a while before I can get down to that. Shadow. Carlos Ruiz Zafón, something like that. Zafón? I don't know. Goodreads. Interesting. Yeah, I'm taking note of this. I'm adding it. I'm adding it to the watch list. That's why I was wondering if you were from Spain, because then you'd be able to read the original. I really want to learn Spanish. We do want to learn Spanish. First of all, because friend Andres, I want to communicate with him in Spanish. And there's been Spanish people show up in chat. The only thing I've been able to say that they understood was pinche gringo. And bienvenidos. And buen provecho. They're off to eat. So yeah. All right. Might play some Minecraft on Sunday. Just shoot the shit in that game. Like bare minimum effort. I will tune out now though. I could hang out and kind of yap some more, but I do have something else to do after this. So Maybe I'll play some Monster Hunter Wild since it just came out. That could be fun. I'll think about it. But for now, a priori, I'm gonna do some Minecraft. Great stream, Tico. Great stream. I'll say scream for some reason. Great stream, Tico. Keep up the blessed energy, brother. I appreciate you, bad manners. Really, really kind of you. Best of luck with what you're up to as well. I kind of glanced at your channel before. Sounds like you're hustling out there, so that's what's up. So keep it up. I'm rooting for you over there. I'll try to send you as much positive energy as you have sent me. Though our your streaming times might not be the best for mine because right about now is when I go to sleep. So but I'll send you some positivity. I recommend you play Gris. Okay, welcome back, Anxiety. First of all, hello. They just dipped for the whole stream. What is Gris? Shut up, Monster Hunter. Maybe one day. We have so many games to play now, so it's gonna be a long while before we get to it. It would be a Tuesday game, and on Tuesday we have Celeste planned, Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and Will of the Wisp, possibly Inside and Limbo, the Mother trilogy, also a Neo or something like that. What is it called? No. And Zero. What was that goddamn game called? 9 Souls. So there's so many games we have lined up for us. Anyway, all right, I'm dipping out. Appreciate everyone for hanging out. Hope you guys had a good time. Like and subscribe, you know the deal, and I'll catch you guys on Sunday for some more fun stuff. So many games in the line. Yeah, that's right. We're having fun out here. So take care, people. Thanks for hanging out. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Love you.